All right, we're back. More random battles to the top. We're 2374. Where is that? Let's check. 2374 is around top 50. Top 50. Okay. Anyway, Blastoise into Roaring Moon. We can Shell Smash on that. It's not terrible. Great Tusk is kind of good. Alcremie is incredible. Garganacl is pretty good. But we have a good team. I'm going to Shell Smash on Roaring Moon here. Okay, that was strong. I think it was banded, was it? Let's check real quick. That might have been banded. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay. So that's just really strong then. We'll just Ice Beam for damage here. Go to Mismagius, 342. So they're going to die to a Hydro Pump. Well, they're not guaranteed to die. They're 60, so it's not even, it's like a 50% chance to die. That is tanky. Yeah, that's fine. Expected outcome. So we know it is like a leftovers variant. Okay. We have AV Tusk, but I don't want to reveal I'm AV. Garganacl is fine too. It'll invite a fighting type, which we can handle. So I like Garg here. Because our ability makes us resistant to Ghost, which is very convenient. So they have to go to maybe like Roaring Moon or something. They probably have to sacrifice Mismagius. Maybe they want to keep it because Ghost types are valuable generally. But either way, Salt Cure is going to be big. I could... No, I'm not going to Iron Defense because they could be ready to sacrifice. They could Nasty Plot. And maybe they think, oh, maybe I can Terra Fighting this time and Terra Blast me. So I don't want to invite that. They go to Porygon. Are they trying to trick me? Because Porygon does not beat Garganacl. So I do feel a trick is incoming. Or maybe a Nasty Plot Terra Fight. No, yeah, this does get tricked. So I'm going to go to AV Great Tusk. So I'm thinking if Porygon is your Garganacl switch, and you must be weak to Garganacl. So I'm going to play a little more defensively around the Garg because I don't want to lose it too quickly. We'll go to Great Tusk here. Yep, they did try to trick. Okay. Now we are a Scarfed Great Tusk, which is, okay. I can go to Garganacl on this, pretty sure. Yeah, Garg can handle this pretty well. We'll go back to Garg. The reason I don't want to close combat is I don't want to invite Mismagius again. It gets into a bunch of problems. So I'm just going to go back to Garg. And now I know that they're pretty weak to Garg. Because if your plan is to trick, that's like a one-time thing. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'm feeling good about Garganacl now. It's not download, right? It's adaptability. So adaptability. Try attack into Garg. Resisted. There we go. Let's go and... So they are adaptability, right? So they are... Yeah, that's their strongest move. They have a Blossom. Okay. Are we looking at an early Terra Dragon? So, Iron Defense, but if they have Moonblast, then that helped nobody. And they probably have a Terra that can beat Garg as well. So I'm going to Salt Cure and then switch. Yeah, Salt Cure, and now I'm going to switch. We'll go Okie Dokie. I want to be able to knock things off. I don't care about knocking the AV off. It doesn't matter. Yep, so Giga Drain incoming. Knock it off. So they'd probably sack like Mismagius, I would imagine. They could. So they'd have to commit a Terra to avoid the Toxic Chain stuff. So I doubt they're going to do that. Yep, they do switch out. Okay. We can go Garg. I don't want Okie Dokie to take too much damage. Ooh, that was smart. They took my leftovers. They go to Breloom now. So we're fine out here. Breloom matchup is good-ish. We have Okie Dokie. I'm going to go Okie Dokie. If they can Spore the Okie Dokie, yeah, that's a good play. So they had to predict it, essentially, but it was a good play from them. They go to Mismagius. Sure. I can stay in one time. And now I can go to Garg. Recover. The Mismagius is healing, which is annoying. It's actually really annoying. But we can recover stall it now. Yeah, we'll just go Okie Dokie. They can switch to Roaring Moon here. Or that. That's fine too. I'm going to knock off. I think Mismagius is definitely coming back in, right? A little unfortunate. That's fine though. Just do it again. Garg is so good. Amazing Pokemon. And they don't know it yet, but we're still fine into Blossom with Okie Dokie. So Okie Dokie probably takes a lot of damage. I can go Monkey Dory. Okie Dokie just took a shit ton of damage. Actually, I can't say that word, can I? Okie Dokie took a lot of damage this turn. 16, it's like 25. If I go Okie Dokie, I risk fainting, but I think it's okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, yeah, that's about the expected outcome. And we live Mach Punch now. So we can just Gunk Shot here. Yeah, Gunk Shot's free. And they don't know we have Monkey Dory later in the game as well. So they do Terra Fight. So I'm happy about that. Because it means Blossom cannot Terra anymore. Now let's go to Monkey Dory. Sludge Wave is a KO. Yep. We would Speed Tie Roaring Moon. Yeah, 60. That's fine. We'll go to Tusk. U-turn. This is just an always Monkey Dory play, right? Yeah, it's always Monkey Dory. Yeah, okay. Actually, Sludge Wave is stronger at this point. Yeah, this is always a Monkey Dory. Okay, cool. Darkrai. But we have... Oh, we're fine into Darkrai. So... 162. Alcremie outspeeds Breloom. So that's good. With Sludge Wave. Yeah. Now I go to Great Tusk. I have my Scarf Close Combat. Interesting, right? We took the AV, turned it into a Scarf, and they don't know it, but Alcremie wins the game from here. So we'll just Close Combat. Yeah, they don't know it. They had no idea, but Alcremie is always winning at this point. Let's just double... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, and that's basically what we had to do. We had to deny we had to deny Swords Dance, which is why I was close combating. Because the one thing we can't let happen at the end of the game is like a random setup Pokemon. Now, in this case, it wouldn't have really mattered because we have Alcremie, who outspeeds and resists fighting. But, you know, things can always get tricky, so you have to try and limit the things that can go wrong at the end of the game. Where does that put us here? 2385, a little 9 elo increase there. Top 36, all right. All right, Pincurchin into Archaludon. It's not terrible, it's not great. So if it's Swords Dance, we're gonna have to deal with that, which is annoying. But if it's not Swords Dance, we can just Spike Stack and they can't do enough damage to us. Let's check Orthworm. Pretty sure Orthworm... I'm just going to Spike here, because if it's Swords Dance, then Orthworm is just fine into it. Because of Coil and Rest and all that. So I can greet a Spike here, because I'm not that scared of the the Swords Dance variant. They could honestly... I mean, they are Swords Dance, right? We'll go to Orthworm. We coil. We just keep coiling. You can't beat Earthworm. Yeah, like all of that just to switch. Exactly. Okay. Now we have a Golden Go. So Iron Tail does a lot because we've boosted so much. And I think realistically, we will be able to find an opportunity to rest later if they want to attack. But I'm also scared of Trick, so I'm going to go Arachnid, get my Sticky Web up. Yep, there we go. A lot of Trick this game, but let's get our Sticky Web up now. And yeah, our Caledon completely shut down by Orthworm. We did give the Golden Go boots, though, so it is not affected by Sticky Web. We'll go Low Kicks. And Low Kicks does not actually KO Golden Go, so I might want to... I'm going to U-turn. Yeah, we didn't actually KO Golden Go there, so I wanted to U-turn and then go to, like, Pincurchin or something. On the, like, Make It Rain. Okay, Love Disc. And I don't have a great way... Oh, no, actually, I have a great way to deal with it. I have Recover Pincurchin. Ooh, wait, was this correct? The idea being, if they Endeavor, I can recover. I think Arachnid is probably what I want to go to here. Oh no, am I throwing I didn't think I would faint to Whirlpool. I'm throwing more than one Pokemon. I'm throwing 2 Pokemon to a Love Disc. Not... Oh no, I have First Impression. Never mind. So I didn't have to throw Arachnid away there. Yeah, First Impression. U-turn into Orthworm. They have Emboar. Look at this tinted lens. Silver powder. 18. Okay, we hit 18 on that. We'll go Rayquaza now. Dragon Ascent. Their Leftovers variant. Okay. So okay, they just forfeited. Yeah, I think we had a really strong matchup there with the Hazard Stack, the Earthworm. Alright, Dragapult into Azumarill. Nightmare lead matchup. We're going to have to U-turn on that. Play Rough or Knockoff coming in. We don't have a switch into that. We'll just go Granbull. Do I Terra Fire? I think Terra Fire is maybe more late game. But for now, we don't Terra here. We just U-turn and have to eat the Play Rough and then try and back to Outspeed and beat it later. Where are we on the ladder? We are 2398, which is top 31. Yeah, there's really no other play. So I guess we do have ideas with Smeargle, but I want to keep its Focus Sash intact. And then start Hazard Stacking. I want to get it in cleaner than an abandoned Azumarill. Or it could just be the Belly Drum variant too. I feel like I'm seeing a lot more banned than Belly Drum. Oh, that's right, it is 75%. So it does match my intuition there. Because I do see a lot more banded Azumarill. Yeah, this should be a pretty free U-turn into Granbull, T-Wave, Roar, try to find an opportunity for Smeargle, and then we start attacking with Pokemon like Golduck or Dragapult or Flygon, whatever. For now, Granbull. Yep. Ooh, critical hit, not good. Was that... Ooh, that was not banded. That is the Citrus Berry variant, okay. I'm just going to Play Rough. Just get damage off. Typically, people know you want it to you, or they're going to go to a ground type. I'll just Play Rough now. It's still strong. Granbull. Oh, they just went for it. It's a speed type, by the way. Okay. So we do faint to Jet. Do I want to keep Granbull alive? I do. So I'm going to go to Golduck. And Grass Knot, yeah. The reason I like keeping Granbull alive is because Intimidate is always valuable. So I'm okay to take more damage on Golduck just to keep a low health Granbull alive because of how valuable that Fairy, Intimidate. And this could be the wrong decision. I'm sure if you ask other players, they might disagree. They might say, oh, actually, Golduck is more valuable. But right now, this is what I feel is the best idea. We'll Hydro Pump here. There's Scarf. Okay. Let's Spore now, and then get the layers up. Number 1, Sticky Web. Number 2, Stealth Rock, and then number 3 is Spikes in order of priority. They go to Dragapult, which is Clear Body. Oh, it can actually be either of them, so we don't know for sure. Well, this is why we have Gramble. To Intimidate, it is Clear Body. They Dragon Dance, okay. You don't beat me, do you? You'd have to Terra Ghost to beat me. Yep, okay. That accomplished nothing. Yeah, so at least we forced the Terra. But what good is forcing a Terra? We have... does everything just die? Does Flygon die to a Terra Blast Ghost? It does not. Okay, Flygon, that's cool. You don't die to a Terra Blast Ghost. I can Terra Steel. Electros is even better, because I don't have to commit Terra to do it. So I just raw live. Do I Dragon Tail, or do I Knock Off? If I Dragon Tail, the problem... So Knock Off does not kill, unfortunately, is the main problem. Knock Off does not kill... Well, it can. So they'll drop down to 81. I think I have to Dragon Tail, but Dragon Tail does... I think I Knock Off. I have to Knock Off. Okay. Almost. We have to give up another Pokemon here. They just Terra Blast Ghost here. We've forced the Terra. But what good is that? Yeah, I could have... So they kind of know if I'm going Flygon on a Dragapult, I'm going to Terra. So I could have not Terra'd, predicting them to not Terra, but oh no, they have an Oinkologne too. Oh, this is game over. All right, let's T-Wave it. Oh, okay. We're back in. Oh, that's unlucky. Okay, that's lucky. We'll take that. All right, maybe we're back in 3-on-3. Okay. They go to Mesprit. I can get good damage. Let's get good damage here. 40, okay. I'm going to go to Flygon. Okay, I'm going to get my 3-turn sleep this time. Or 2, it's only 2, okay. I'm going to Outrage again. I just want the 2-hit KO on Mesprit here. Okay, we're back in the game. Come on, 3 turns. We get it. That's huge. And we still have Oinkologne. So we'll go... Oh, I'm locked in. We'll get Outrage, though. Just decent damage. 40. We take that. We'll go Gramble. Oh, we're back in the game. I wrote this game off. You never give up too early. We have a chance here. Lash Out? I don't care about Lash Out. Okay. Let's Thunder Wave. They Body Slam. That did a ton of damage. Go to Dragapult. It's a little bit of a predict here. Yep. There we go. U-turn. Back to Granbull. Get an Intimidate off. They Cursed. Roar. Okay. Kyogre. Affected by Sticky Web. This is just a Play Rough. Okay. Leftovers. So, Outrage is a 50% chance to KO. Draco Meteor is a 50% chance to KO. I think it's Outrage Flygon. And then we Outrage into Oinkologne. We have to hit this 50% here. Got it. Okay. We got lucky with 3-turn sleep, all that stuff. But we're potentially winning now. The ultimate comeback. Because we were down by a lot. When he had to deal with that Dragapult, we went down a lot. But I think we're going to come out here alive. Yeah, 37. Yep, just keep outraging. It's in Draco Meteor range now. We're going to have to hit the Draco, but it is in range. Okay, one more outrage. This does not kill. The outrage is 16 to 20. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what to believe. My calc is telling me U-turn does 7% of damage, which is guaranteed. But I don't trust that number. I feel like an Oink alone probably double. No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna trust my calc here. All right, GG kind of ish. We hit 24-17 with that one. They were highly rated. Let's go. Where's the refresh button here? 24-17, top 25. All right, we're in the top 25 now. Let's get one more game. Try to finish strong. All right, Greedent into Bramblegast. Pretty good lead matchup. It's a free knockoff. We could also Swords Dance too. Let's do that. We can afford to be a little patient. I mean, they could leech and then substitute spam. But I don't think you would do that because you get hit by one knockoff. You lose so much value. So I don't think they're going to do that. I think you should switch. But even if they go for that leech strategy, we have Cyclizar, which is really good. So I'm gonna go for it. Because I think the value of it, Swords Dancing, is so high that even if they have the perfect moveset and the perfect counter, we're still fine. Because we have Cyclizar. That's why I'm going for Swords Dance here. Bramblegast. I actually don't... So I think Leftovers is more common. I mean, we have Mimikyu, Deoxys, Zapdos. We have a good team. Like, imagine we get a Shedtail to Hitmontop. Like, on its own, we have a lot of maybe average to above average Pokemon. But with Shedtail, we have a lot of Pokemon who synergize with Shedtail. So I'm going to Swords Dance here. Okay, they waited to the very last second. I thought we were going to get a timeout win, but they waited till 5 seconds for a spike. Now I'm going to be able to knock off. They have Chestnut. Okay. 19. Body Slam does a lot of damage. Oh, it's a knockoff variant. We do live Body Press, though. Yeah, we're going to trade, get rid of Chestnut. Sure. Bramblegast is interesting because it can block its own... It can block its own hazards, like it can block Rapid Spin. They go to Dusknoir. Sure. I'm going to go Zapdos on that. Yep, okay. Will U-turn? Find out if it's banded or not. So we're going to sacrifice Greedent here. But the point of this maneuver is to find out if it's banded Dusknoir or not. Based on how they play it. Alright, U-turn. So they stayed in. That means probably not banded. We'll go Greedent. Poltergeist, yep. So that is Life Orb Dusknoir. You know what I should do? I should do it again. I'm going to do it again. Okay. We are the masters of chip damage here. Now we go to Cyclizar. We can do a lot of things. We can Shedtail, though. One of them. Into Zapdos. Now, we've finally done the maneuvering of a lifetime. We have gotten rid of Dusknoir without losing Greedent, which I'm not sure is really that valuable. But we did do it, so now we can get rid of Greedent. So keeping the sacrifice lets us save it for later. Psyshock, sure. Is it Cyclizar or Deoxys? We know it's we don't actually know the item. So it could be a Deoxys angle. Where we Cosmic Power. It invites Bramblegast though. But we go Cyclizar on that. Yeah, Power Whip doesn't do a lot, just get a free knockoff. Oh, they're stacking. Okay. but they're stacking on a team with Rapid Spin, so I can spin on Azelf. The way that switched in, it looks like it's... Yeah, it looks Scarf, but it's Life Orb, so we're gonna have a speed tie here. Unfortunate, but that's fine. Does Cyclizar's Draco KO? It does, so it's likely to KO. Just drop a Draco, and we'll be able to knock off Azelf after. Yeah, I'm a big Cyclizar fan. It's a good Pokemon. Especially in random battles, too. 83 is not even that high, but it's such a good Pokemon. The utility of Draco, Knock, Shed Tail, Rapid Spin. It's like 4 good moves all in one Pokemon with regen. I wonder what its base stats are. I haven't used this Pokemon in such a long time since it got banned from OU. Or like the Shed Tail got banned from OU. Yeah, 501's not terrible. It's really not that bad. And you add like the level thing here, so it's even more not bad, right? Okay. Yep. Now we can knock off. They go to Kyurem. Okay. But as long as I... Okay, so I actually think I don't Rapid Spin here. I Shed Tail into Hitmontop. They Dragon Dance. Okay. I mean, they could... So, they could Terra Ground? They're going to Icicle Spear. Imagine I pull off a Terra Ice here. Imagine, though. So, like, what's the point of Terra Ice? I become better into Triple Axle. I can afford to get a Bulk Up. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm calling my shot. Should I do that, though? I don't really need to do that. Because if I'm putting it in Shadow Sneak range, I've already done enough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I also have 2 Rapid Spinners, which is funny, but... Okay. Yep. This is why we Terra Iced. And look at that. The Hitmontop is at full now. Now we can Triple Axle. Yep. And there we go. We have Cyclizar, Mimikyu, and Deoxys. We are fine. Let us Rapid Spin for damage. Perfect. That's choice specs, by the way they played that. Alright, GG 24-24, which is top 20. So I'll see you guys next time.